Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
For our part one of the speaking test, the topic of discussion is maps. Tommy, do you think it's better to use a paper map or a map on your phone and why?
I think that in the it depends on some situation. Some like we go camping in the jungle that have no internet. We need to go. We need to use the maps on paper. But like we go to visit in some place, in some city, we I prefer to use the maps on the phones because I think that is um, more convenient than the map on the paper.
When was the last time you needed to use a map and why or why not?
Mm, can you,
When was the last time you needed to use a map? Why or why not?
I think the last time I used map is I visited to um, a new location, a new city in the north of Vietnam,
Mhm.
and uh, coming to the city, I don't know how to come to there, so I prefer to read the map on the paper. I buy a map near the shop in that city, and but looking into the map, I think that is too difficult for me to read it. So I decided to ask for the local people there because I think that they are um, they are know very um, yeah, they know very about their city.
If you visit a new city, do you always use a map to find your way around? Why or why not?
I think that today, because of the increase of the technology, so we can read map in the on the phone because it is have the um, like the a lot about the location and it is very real and but with some people don't like to read map. They also um, ask for the local people because like they want to connect with other. I
In general, do you find it easy to read maps? Why or why not?
um, in general, I think that um, I just use the map into sometimes into the um, difficult situation,
Mm.
but like I prefer to um, read the map on the phone too. Yeah, I think it's easy.
Mm. Well, that's the end of our part one, and let's now move on to part two. So, tell me for part two, you're going to describe an occasion when you had to do something in a hurry. Now, I'm going to give you a question so you can read with me. I'd like you to leave it here, and you should say what you had to do, why you had to do this in a hurry, how well you did this, and explain how you felt about having to do this in a hurry. For a minute, you are given time to prepare your answer. So here's your paper and your pen. Your 1 minute preparation time is over. Now you're given 2 minutes to describe an occasion when you had to do something in a hurry. And you can start now.
I think that I rarely do something in a hurry because I'm very careful. But there is one time that in the exam I have the stomach ache, so I need to take the medicine. So it's take me a lot of times. So when come back to the exam, I feel so that I don't know how to do anything. So I need to come down and um, I need to think what is knowledge I have learned, and I need to do this in a hurry because the time is um, very little. So the time is very little, and the examination is going to take my exam. So I think that I remember that I just have about 5 or 9 minutes to do it. So uh, I do a lot and take my knowledge in my and I think my that exam not very well, but it's good enough to um, have the medium score. And I felt so a little sad, but in general, my score was okay, and I have lesson that I need to prepare everything first after the every situation.
Thank you. Thank you. That's good. Now, for Tommy, for part three, our discussion topic is about arriving late. What should happen to people who arrive late for work?
I think to the people who arrive late, I think um, that people won't get on well to the boss. So I think the um, the shape of um, that person to the boss is not I think is not near enough, and I think it's not good. So we need to I think that person need to prepare everything.
Thank you. And can you suggest how people can make sure they don't arrive late?
um, they need to prepare in the night before they go to work, like the clothes, the paper, or their works, uh, or even a pre- um, presentation if they are going to um, do something with that. Yeah. And also they need to uh, um, get the clock so they will work up early.
Okay. And now for managing time study, what are like what are the likely effects of students not managing their study time well?
Mm, I think the huge effect of the study time of student is the extra lesson, because nowadays there are lots of parents take care of the um, study of their children at school. So I think that they just um, took their take the children to the lesson and always say that children to do homework or do the exercise more and more. So I think it's the best effect of student to student because it can make the student become stressed.
Okay, thank you. And how important is it for students to have enough leisure time?
Um, I think it is very important
Mhm.
because it is can affect on their health and their eating habits
Mhm.
because they need to have um, a good sleep and a good eating habit on and also a good health. So I think um, enough leisure time to play sport or do anything is like other activity is necessary.
Okay. Thank you so much for your answers, and that's the end of our speaking test. Have a nice day.